my gosh. I can't do anything right. I don't know if this is gonna end up working out, but my clutch pedal has been acting crazy since I last drove it a couple weeks ago. I drove it just to make sure it wasn't gonna like overheat or anything, because it hadn't been driven more than like 10 minutes for the past 5 years. So I drove it to go get bulbs to make sure I wouldn't get pulled over on the way to Drift Nirvana or anything. And afterwards, I took the long way home because I wanted to make sure after like 30-45 minutes, it would still be fine. And then right around the 45-minute mark, my pedal just started sticking to the ground and I barely made it home. Didn't even take it back to the garage, actually. I took it to where we live. And the next morning, it drove okay, and it was only like a 10-minute drive to the garage, so it actually was working a lot better. And I was just confused. And we waited like a week, and then we just bled the entire system, and that did not work. It made the pedal feel better until I went to go drive it, and then it started sticking to the ground again. So I parked it, and then Steven was trying to just buy all the parts he thought of whatever was going to be wrong with it and then just take it to the track during the drift event. And if it broke, he was just going to fix it there. And in my mind, that was like, we're not going to even make it to the drift event if I have to drive this thing there, because it was not even shifting anymore. Like, the pedal wasn't working. So yesterday, I was like, maybe I should just go drive the car and hope it breaks so that he has to fix it here rather than at a drift event, and then something else break while we're fixing it, and then we're doomed, and then the whole drift event's ruined because he doesn't get to drive because he's trying to fix my car, and I don't get to drive because he made a stupid decision to try to just work on it at a drift event, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I went to go drive it yesterday, and I pull it out of the garage after putting the front end back together because we had the bumper and grill parts off. And I put everything on, and I back it out, and I go to drive it out of the backyard. And right now there's a camper parked in the driveway that you have to like go around and go past the fence, like right up against it. And I put it in first gear to go forward, and then didn't even let the clutch out. And my foot was still on the brake, and the car started driving. And then I was hitting the brakes, and the car was still driving. And I almost ran into my in-laws' camper, which was terrifying. And I went around the block, and I couldn't even get it back out of first gear. Brought it back in the backyard, and then struggled to get it into reverse to back it into the garage so that the front end would be facing out, because I was terrified if I pulled it in again that I would go to put it in gear and it would just drive through the back of the garage, because it didn't want to come out of gear anymore. So, and the brakes weren't even stopping the car from moving. I had to turn the ignition off when I almost ran into the camper. So now today, we're going to try to do this. And it's either going to go very well, and I'm going to be very proud of myself because I've never done anything other than like maybe take off parts of my car, but I've never like, you know, actually worked on my car. I'm not mechanically inclined in any way. So we're gonna attempt to put in this clutch master cylinder by ourselves because Steven's at work, and well, he should be. I don't know where he actually is, but he's not here, and I want my car fixed because I'm terrified of it breaking down on the way to West Virginia. So either we're gonna make a ton of extra work by me breaking things and messing everything up, or we're gonna be very proud of ourselves. I watched a video on YouTube by some people called like Drift Media or something, and I trust him. So I'm gonna do what he said. Exactly. My children are screaming. Help you! Also, the pollen is killing me, and how long was she sitting there screaming? Because I did not hear her, honestly. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I trust that guy. So I'm gonna do exactly what he says, and I'm not even gonna tell Steven that I'm trying to do it because he'll probably tell me not to. The first thing he did, he said it's 2 12s. I'm assuming it's these things. And then he said there's another one that's inside that attaches to the clutch pedal itself. I just don't know if fluid's gonna go everywhere. I'm kind of confused. He didn't say anything about like draining the system, and I'm just stupid. So we'll see. Kiddos are over there, and we're gonna attempt to do this. We'll see, I guess. Make room in this disgusting garage. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of things right here that I don't know what they are, and they feel very dry rotted. I don't know what this is, but we're just gonna put it there. Okay, I don't remember if he said to take the cap off or just crack it. No, he didn't say that. He said crack. I need a 12. I need a 12. If there's not anything else I'm supposed to do before I do this, because if this makes a mess, I'm gonna be pissed. That's left, okay. This is in my way. Everything is in my way. It does not feel like a 12, I'll tell you that. How the frick are you supposed to get to these things? Oh my god, this is already going horribly wrong. That's definitely a 12. That guy's right. Okay, you're right, guys. Oh god. And now it's too short. Oh my god, my back hurts. Why would I even want to try to do this? I can't even freaking move this darn thing. It's gonna be a 15-minute compilation of me trying to get a goddamn socket on one singular bolt. How do people do this? Okay, are these hoses in my way? What is this? Can this move? Oh my god. I'm about to quit already. It's gonna be... Move. This stuff is in my way. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like, you gotta move, pal. Get out of here. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, get on there. How did he do it so easy? He literally like, he just stuck this stupid ratchet in here and it just worked. Okay, what is this thing and can I take it off? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna fucking take it off because it's in my way. Nobody judge my choice of tools. We only have like 10 things here, which is why we were working on his Z at Zach's house. Because we don't have jack here. Don't know what this is for. Something that goes over to like some kind of manifold. So that's out of the way. Let's try this. Again. Wow, so much easier. I don't think that would normally be here. Loosened a bolt on my car all by myself. I think he was saying to loosen this one beforehand. Oh no, which way is left? Oh, don't strip. out of 10. Uh-oh. Oh, that thing needs spray. That sucker's rusty. Rusty road. Nothing's gonna happen if I spray this right. Ugh, she's gunky. Okay, let's let that sit. We'll come back. I got it! Look who showed up and is being absolutely useless. Okay, after fighting with the bottom bolt and then my stupid freaking pin in the back for 45,000 minutes, I've gotten it out. And now we have to do some kind of weird thing called like bench bleeding or something. I don't fully understand it. I know I'm supposed to put fluid in it, and then I'm supposed to pump this thingy in and out and leave this thingy in there so it doesn't leak. I'm just gonna try to do that. And if I'm not strong enough, I'll get Mr. Strong Arms over there to do it for me. Another day, another video of me struggling to open the garage. Today's objectives are attach the quick release for my fire extinguisher, because we finally put a bracket in instead of it just bouncing around in the backseat of my car. I went to the store. Hopefully these are the right size bolts. And our second objective is to take off this little piece that's in here, because if you can see this, a mouse moved into my engine bay during the 5 years it was parked, and they ripped it apart and put it all inside the holes around my spark plugs. So I need to take it out because it just looks very flammable. And I think that's it. Fire extinguisher connection, attachment, holder, quick release, and stupid inside thingy. And I think we're gonna try to make some kind of a catch can work for this weekend, because this one side just comes out and that's not good. And there is oil coming out of that filter. So instead of my car hopefully not bursting into flames, we might try to put a catch can in for those vent thingies, ports, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so let's do that first, see if we find anything else we need to do. No way. Oh, here's me finding out that they're too thick. Yes, babe. Okay. Don't tell Daddy, but Mommy bought the wrong bolts. We stood in that aisle the whole time and I still got the wrong ones. Now, luckily, I just found some random ones on my floor, so let's hope I can find some bolt nuts to go on the bottom. Okay, let's act like that never happened. It's a fire extinguisher.
Oh, wait. What do you think this do? What the?
Well, so you go like this, and then you go up and towards me. So hopefully I can even reach this from my side, so I don't have to run around to my passenger side if anything happens. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Beep beep. Okay, come on. Watch out for my grill. Now, part 2, just gonna take out all of these interior, some of these clips. You saying hi?
Mm.
Some of these clips are in good condition, so I'm going to keep them because I don't know if maybe I'll ever put something back under here. I don't see why I would, but yeah.
I need those two in here.
Yeah, your handlebars are too wide. You're not gonna fit.
I need those two to baby to miss me.
Maybe I should start from the bottom, huh? So that doesn't fall down. Please don't be a mouse. Please don't be a mouse. Okay. This sucker is chewed up. See that? Here, 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 here a ton. Here some more. There a good bit. It's the inside of Mommy's hood. Now we just got bare, beautiful metal that's never even seen the day of light. Wow. Super clean. Okay, well, if I come up with anything else to do, it'll be a part of this video. We are around the corner from Summit Point. We're going drifting. Berkey's not here to get pre-film, you know, just in case. What do you have to say to the people?
I hope today goes good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. Hope Elena does great.
I hope my car doesn't
Zach
break.
doesn't hit me. It's gonna be a good day.
No.
Yay! Did you see Mommy?